So this question, how basically a team gets structured to develop a solution, deliver the solution, or maintain the solution, correct? So see, even you go to across to anywhere, let's say you go to the Google Mountain View, you go to Microsoft Redmond, you got Amazon Seattle, or you got, Facebook Palo Alto, or you go, Bangalore. So if, like depends on the project to project, right? So I'm not talking going deeper into IT services, products, or whatever, but just giving your context in the modern way, or the, from last few years or last 10, 15 years, how the teams usually got structured when they develop the digital solution, digital technology solution, or information technology solution. We need to understand what the digital technology means, what information technology means, what computer science means. So here I'm talking about a solution which we pick up the data digitally, we pick up a data of it, organize that data, and solve a problem. It could be for domain, it could be for something like that. So here I'm trying to explain, I have talked about, the RegIntel project, regulatory intelligence project. And in that specific project, I talked about what it is about, what problem is solving. So different problem, different domain, and also the stage, when sometimes just project got started, only 2, 3 people are working. It goes to more stage, more people are working. And it doesn't add any value, this project goes away. You may not be knowing, in Microsoft, like, they do 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Maybe you see the SharePoint teams or something. They have started back in 2001, 2, something like that, right? And there are many hundreds of projects they have started. They never came into the industry because they did not got pick up, including Windows Ping, mobile phone, or something like that, similar with Google, like that. So anyway, whatever the project you are working and you are going, developing your career around it in the tech industry, you are from computer science background or something. So see, this is how a team look like, high level. So the way, in university, you have a team, you have a professor, you have a, then, on top of it, there's a head of department, there's on top of it, there's a principal. Under the professor, there are some assistants, you can say assistant professor, something like that. There's a model, there's a structure. But in this tech, it is more, it is not like, it depends on project to project. So one of the project in RegIntel, I have, explained here, if this is the solutions is getting developed, then how the teams looks like. So in that specific team, there's a solution architect, tech lead, or principal architect. I'm saying about myself, who is handling this project end to end. And I would have, structured the team in this way, the data science team, and I have explained here what data science would be doing. I have explained here what AI LLM engineering team would be doing. I have explained platform engineering team would be doing. I have explained full stack engineering doing. And here I've explained on top of it, there are other people, I say business analyst. So what business analyst is doing, what the business we are solving. If we are solving the problem of finance documentation, I usually pick the guy who have a deeper idea about the finance, who can understand the business language, who can analyze it, put in such a way so that, this team, the technical team, can implement it. Product manager, the guy I usually pick, if I pick, so I usually pick that guy who has a more mature, maybe aged like me, or maybe less, whatever, who can understand, what is this problem, went through with this. It does not mean he's from a tech background. If he's in tech background, it is tech background, it is good. He may be a chartered accountant, he may be a financial knowledge expert for some reason, and he understands that's the need of this project. So he helps how the overall solution looks like. So under him, some business analysts are working, and then domain experts. So domain expert is, my meaning is like, those guys who basically know the subjects well, like chartered accountants, financial experts, or the people who wrote these documents. Maybe they have worked in government 25 years, they got retired. So getting this all intelligence from everyone combined in a structured way, giving those to this tech team, technology team, which develop the solution and serve to the customer. That's the purpose. So that's how, you can think about a team looks like. And definitely, if you have full stack engineer, you can have a junior full stack, senior full stack, whatever. Platform engineering, you can have a person who is a cloud engineering, who can interns. There's a DevOps. It may have a team, a DevOps lead or something. Same with AI LLM engineering, who understand everything, architect what need to be done, divide the work, something like that. And then, data science team, there may be a data scientist who understand what we need to keep discovering, which data we need to analyze. Under him will have the guys, data engineers, or, data analysts, something like that. And data analysts work with business analysts. That we understand when we work in this project. So just, it is a big picture, what the teams looks like, how people work, where you fit. So whenever you are thinking to becoming a full stack engineer, platform engineer, AI LLM engineer, data engineer, think about this big picture and RegIntel project, which I have made for you. Hope it will be answering to you. Any questions, feel free to go down, get in touch, send me an email. I will give you the answer on top priority. Thank you, or you can comment on the same YouTube and help others by asking the questions, and we can go with that. Thank you guys, and have a good time. We'll keep in touch, and that's it.